So today I wanted to have a conversation about summaries on resumes. They are either expected, well liked, or hated, is what I've come to the conclusion of. In the past year, I have read stories saying we need to eliminate them because people don't have time to read them. And they need to get through the resumes quick. And that may or may not be true. The other thing, I think what it comes down to is if you are going to write a summary, make it worth it. And most, when you read them, are not worth it, or only parts of it are worth it. So I want to talk about some ideas about what to do with your summary. The first time I really paid attention to a summary was maybe 10, 15 years ago, and I was talking to a friend who had read many resumes in his position in corporate America. He says, I hate summaries. I said, why? And he said, because they always start out hardworking, dedicated, words along that line. He says, who's going to put that they're lazy and they really want the job to just sit around and play video games? I thought, And he said, it's expected that anyone you hire will be hardworking, dedicated, etc. You should not have to put that in your summary. And that really made me think about them quite differently. What I find is a lot of people do that. So let's talk about some of the ways you could approach a summary, and these same things could apply to your LinkedIn headline under your name and also under your profile that you write on LinkedIn. So some of the ones that I would not go for, building off of what Bob said all those years, is I wouldn't say I'm a hard worker. I wouldn't say I'm ambitious. I wouldn't say I'm a self-starter, because the first two, again, are expected. If you are being paid to come to work, it is going to be expected that you are a hard worker, maybe the ambitious one, but I'm not sure ambitious is the word to put in your summary for sure. Self-starter, again, depending on what type of job you're going for, it may be expected that you'd be a self-starter. If it's a sales position, it is certainly expected that you would be a self-starter or a creator or an innovator or anything like that. Again, I would say if you are in the meetings and events industry, I would not use detail-oriented and organized, because it's expected if you're in that world. To me, it's the same that if someone was applying to be a math teacher and said they were good at math. That's pretty much expected if you're someone applying for a math teacher position. So don't state the obvious. Again, look for what makes you different or what makes it very specific to that job that they would be looking for. I think some that I work with people on, and I saw some good ones recently that I really liked, is, for example, if you have any kind of certification or other designations, certain certificates are also designations, you could start out by that, saying that certified meeting professional, certified public accountant, certified whatever it is, would be a great way to start it. And granted, I realize you may have the initials after your name up at the top, but it doesn't hurt to put it there. Or I saw one the other day that said award-winning. So what do you do when you are not an award-winning or a certified applicant? It's looking for elements of you and or elements of the job description that will make you stand out. Give them the best information in the shortest number of words and sentences that you can. The whole goal is to get them to want to read the whole resume. And if it reads as blah, 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 they're not going to. So make yourself stand out. And again, using those same things can be applied to your profile and on LinkedIn, your headline in LinkedIn. And for some ideas as to what to talk about yourself, I would suggest looking at the 3 go-to words video, and also the video on how compliments offer you clues to who you are.